So, in my last video, I started talking about the Blooming Dash version of Blade Dancer. I have been playing it a lot, and this is going to be my final version of this deck. So for anybody who hasn't seen my solo co-op Zealot best deck solo co-op thing, it's the Blade Dancer with Blooming Dash and Portal Keeper. And you run basically kind of like a cultist setup. I've been running Trapper. I tried Chemist in my last video, and Trapper is definitely better because no matter how many Trappers you have on the board, you don't need a lot, and you actually don't even need them high level either. I've run with like 2 Trappers that are level 1. It's still fine. The deck is still fine. But the problem with Chemist was that yes, you only wanted the 1, and if you got one, like level, like really high, it was good. But the problem was that because the deck does so much merging, if you had multiple Chemists, it would be bad. So the version that I'm running is Blooming Dash, fencing with giants, because with the when you're constantly moving out anything, with the Portal Keeper, you're taking out all of your debuffs anyway, so you just need the more damage. If you have the last talent, then you run Serrated Blades, because again, you just need the 5% more damage, and then, or the 5% better crit chance, and then triple lunge doesn't do anything. If you have Dance of the Wind will do everything for you, so you don't need to hit multiple targets. But if you don't have the last talent, I would probably run triple lunge. But this is how I would run it. Dryad, with the very least, like just the level 9 talent is amazing. Fairy of Growth, getting that 1 extra Dryad out of everything is really good. And then like Gadget, this is my equipment setup. I'm so close to being able to legendary this. I'm so happy with like the change, because once I get this to 15, I can immediately legendary it, as opposed to having to have 4 of these, of which I have 1, or I have 2. I have 2 out of 4, and that's why the change to equipment is just the best. I'm gonna upgrade this guy. I find that even if I lose, I'm 2-1 right now. I did lose 1 game. I find that even if I lose with this deck, I just like playing the deck. And it's essentially like who does more damage. The only thing that this deck is really weak against is Bedlam. Tribunal hurts, but it's not completely detrimental. But if you get Bedlamed, you have so many dead cards in this deck that once you get, because this deck will get you into late game. I mean, at the equipment levels that I'm at, I've been getting into like 3 bosses every game, with people that can hang out into 3 bosses. With the Harley Quinn, it gives you so much early game control, as long as you don't get completely screwed over like I am right now. All you really need in this deck in the early game is just 1 Blade Dancer, 1 Portal Keeper, and you can pretty much hang for a little bit. And then once you get like a Harley Quinn, you can do stuff. If I keep, okay. So I'm going to merge out these, you merge out Trappers early on. See, that's all. Oh, that's not great. That's fine. That will actually save me for a little while now. And then getting an extra one is obviously good. And then I can Harley Quinn it if I really need to, but I don't. You want to be saving your Harlequins for Dryads, because you want to get to like into the 3s and 4s. I've been able to get to like 3s and 4s, level 3 Blade Dancers and level 4 Blade Dancers. With Brownie in motion, you actually really don't care that all of these are switching places. I'm gonna merge this out, and I'm gonna merge this out. I actually don't want 2 level 2 Trappers, but it's okay. It's not the best. It's fine. I'm going to move this before I move that so that I get double stacks. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. With these dryads, you can actually upgrade it and then copy and then move. Right now, I'm just trying to look for a level 1 Portal Keeper or a level 1 Trapper so I can merge those out. Because you want to merge into your Trappers. I'm fine with the 2 level 2s for right now. It's not hurting me at all. If I really wanted to, if I want to be like super cool about this, I could probably make this a 3. Because I have so many Dryads right now that I'm not doing anything with. I'm going to make that a 3 so that I can move it. Because your goal ultimately is to get into the 3s and 4s. I'm actually going to merge this out. That's perfect because I can copy and then move. I can move the 2. I can move the 3. And I can move this 2. You never want to upgrade your trappers because, like I said, you don't need them. And you'll probably just get them anyway. You'll just get them naturally. I've gone late game to where I didn't even have trappers, and then I just started merging out regular blade dancers and got trappers. It's totally like you don't have to worry about that. You just want to make sure that you're merging them out because you have the potential to get dryads, and you obviously need the dryads to get all these levels up. I'm gonna merge this out. Always keep a dryad because if you have a Harlequin, like the double merges, it's insane. I'm gonna do that and that. So now that they're all 3s. The amount of thing that you can do with this deck is it's crazy. Basically what you're trying to do here is make sure that they're always on, they're always in dancer mode, and you do that by just switching. But you want to get them obviously off of cooldown. And it's this little flower symbol, and so once it goes away like this one, that's when you can move it. I can merge out these 2s. I'm going to keep this in the case that I get a dryad, or if I really want to get rid of a 2. But I'm actually going to merge out these 2 2s. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to upgrade this and upgrade that. And nope, I almost did it. That would have been very, very bad. I'm going to merge out these 2 2s. I'm going to give this last one become a 3. So I have a level 1 here, down here. You basically want to just keep looking at your blade dancers, and you want to just keep moving the ones that are off a cooldown. I can actually sit on what I have right now for a pretty long time. What I could do with this level 1 is upgrade the 1 and then copy it. I think I might do that because I just don't need I need all this space. So I'm going to do that, into that, into that. And see, like, I don't actually care what that level 3 turns into. Like, if it became a level 3 trapper, that would be good. If it became like a level 3 portal keeper, that would be fine because I could merge out the portal keeper. If it became a blade dancer, it would be a blade dancer. And if it's a Harlequin, it's a blade dancer. I think this deck is really good. I mean, if you're trying to run max blade dancer, I think this is much better than the other version. Because you're basically immune to most bosses, and you're immune to sword, just all debuffs in general, which is the whole reason why Dark Inquisitor is so good. You don't remove debuffs quickly enough with the Elegant Parry talent, and in this version, you're removing them immediately at will. You're also immune to Shaman and Witch and the red guys that when you kill it, like it gets rid of something, or it gives it deranks something. I can actually copy the Trapper here, or I can make space by copying either the Portal Keeper or the the Blade Dancer. I'm not actually sure what I should be doing here. I think I need the space, so I'm going to get rid of a Blade Dancer. There we go. Now I have a 3 that I can save. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move that, and I'm going to move that. You obviously want to get into anything above 50. Oh, yeah, see, I should have saved that. It's fine. I'm actually going to merge it out. See, like, I haven't even been trying to actively obtain trappers, and I already have 2 level 3 trappers, a level 2 trapper, and a level 1 trapper. So never worry about your trappers is what I'm trying to say. Because it's going to give me an extra one, I'm going to upgrade a trapper, upgrade this guy, and then merge this out. So that I have the space. That's actually fine. I mean, I guess I could do that. It was fine if it died. It would be fine if it didn't die. You also just obtain so much mana over the course of a game because you have nothing to do with it. Like the deck has the ability to last so long at level 3s that there's a lot of the time where I don't even know if I should be trying to go for 4s. Like if that's just too, like I've gotten a couple of 4s, but I've never like tried to merge out my 3s to get 4s. Like at level 3, you can go pretty far. Because once you start focusing on upgrading, you stop focusing on moving, and you have to constantly be moving. It's just, you're basically just playing a little mini game with yourself, devoid of what your opponent is playing. Like, I don't care that my opponent is playing Tesla right now. If anything, I would only care if they had sword or not sword, witch or shaman. Shaman really more than witch. Witch can stay on a unit for a little while, but shaman, you obviously want to not get caught with your pants down, as it were. See, that tribunal could have been bad for us, but you do so much damage with this deck, especially once you get into like the 50 stacks, because then that's 50%. Yeah. I've made it to triple bosses, and it's really just who can do more damage. And I think there's just so many decks out there that are not prepared to deal with so many debuffs. King Pudding debuffs, Dark Priest debuffs. And in this current meta that we're in, of just, you have to deal infinite damage and you have to be able to deal with debuffs. I think this is a really good deck. The deck that he's using used to be the top deck, but the problem with it is Dark Priest and King Pudding. I think the Meteor deck, the Merge Out Meteor deck is pretty good, but I don't know what the longevity of it is. I have so many Blade Dancers right now. Like I said before, I'm just gonna merge out these trappers because you want to merge it into trappers, like at this level 2. If I get another level 1 trapper, I'm obviously gonna do that. Right now, I'm just looking for a Dryad, and I want to make sure that these are all in Blade Dancer mode. I'm actually going to merge these out because I'd rather have the level 2. I'm going to merge that out. This is too high. It won't be obviously when I'm trying to get to 3s, but for right now, it's a little too high. I have 2 that are off debuff. So there's 1. That one switched places. I need to get rid of these dryads, or the I need to start making some space here eventually. Okay. So I'm gonna copy the dryads here. Okay. I guess I'm gonna also copy a Harlequin. Yeah. I'm gonna copy all these dryads. I have a lot of Blade Dancers right now, so I don't need to make Blade Dancers. I also have enough Dryads and Harlequins to make all of these 2s and 3s. I can probably take them all to threes, honestly, and then just focus on having them as threes as opposed to getting a bunch, getting them to twos, getting them to threes, which is another option that you have with playing this deck. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna merge out these. I don't even know if I'll keep these because I have so much space right now on the board. But I will probably eventually merge them out because I'm already getting into the realm of having threes on the board. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna make this a 3. Like I said, always keep a Dryad in the case that you get a Harlequin. I'm gonna merge out these 2 ones. I actually don't even want to upgrade level 1 Blade Dancers. You want to upgrade, you want to merge them out and then just go from there. Merge out these 2 ones. I'm going to merge this out now. And that just gave me another Dryad, another Blade Dancer. Like I said, you only need like 2 Trappers. You don't need a lot. I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy. I'm going to merge out these 2 ones. And that just gave me my second Trapper. The problem with his deck is that once things start getting crazy, he will technically start dying to high-level bosses, theoretically. I say theoretically because it's technically an infinite damage deck. It was the original infinite damage deck. Dark Priest makes it a little bit difficult. King Pudding makes it a little bit difficult because even if you kill either of those bosses, you still get the effect. The effect still happens to you. I'm going to do that. I need to keep merging these. I'm tempted to get rid of these 2 2s. What am I at? I'm at 15 stacks. I need to focus on stacks right now. It's really easy to forget to start merging things, which is why I usually set my goal to make everything a 3. I'm gonna do that and 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 that. I'm gonna do that. I need to start moving things. It already kind of feels like he's dropping off, which is crazy to me. The amount of damage that this deck outputs with level 3s it's just insanity. And the fact that you have the ability to immediately protect it from Virus, King Pudding, and just every debuff ever is really good. I'm going to upgrade this so that I can merge that out. Now I can move 2 things at a time, which is definitely what I have to do. I'm going to move that. Can technically move 3 things at a time. But I'm basically just going to wait here. Because I basically have nothing to do. It's moments like this where red guy that comes in and debuffs something is actually really helpful, because if he debuffs like this level 1 or this level 1, that just gives me more options like that, but that's not something that I want him to debuff. And red guy immediately hurts him. I have nothing to do with this too. Monkey King might hurt him. Maybe. I think Monkey King will do some damage to him. I have a 5,300 mana. I don't know what to do with. Go, Monkey King, go. Move, move. Go, Monkey King, go. The incremental damage of being hit like that by Monkey King is what gives me the advantage. Or the, like getting Virused or getting Dark Priested, which he has nothing to do. He has no way of dealing with that. So his version of an infinite damage deck doesn't necessarily work in this meta with so many debuffs. It's a good deck, or it used to be a good deck, but because there are so many bosses and creatures like Red Guy, that even if you kill them instantly, the effect still happens. That's what really killed that deck. It used to be the best deck. Move that. 42 stacks. Save that. King Pudding, which he's not going to be able to deal with, and then his entire field is basically just going to get puddinged. My field is going to get puddinged as well, but I can do stuff about it. I can do a whole lot of stuff about it. And his entire field is just going to get king puddinged. And having slower attack on your thing that you basically need to have infinite, like, attack speed. Like that entire deck works off of attack speed, and because they set King Pudding to have the effect happen regardless of whether or not you destroy it. That's what killed that deck, as you'll see right now. I don't think he got the memo that that's bad news. King Pudding is bad news for that deck. And now we're doing double bosses. We get Tribunal, which he's going to automatically get Tribunal even if he survives this, which he's not. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Yep. And that's how the deck works. It's so good. I'll catch you guys next time.